weeks out from my qualifier, 8 weeks out from universe. You can do anything for 60 days. What's good, YouTube fam? We're gonna hop right back on into the mix. If you are new here, welcome. If you're a repeat, welcome back. I'm Brit, Inez, fitness coach, wellness athlete, and content creator. This is now episode 5 of the prep series. I am currently getting ready. I'm gonna talk all about prep, but right now I am on my way to a photo shoot. So y'all, I love working with him. We actually met like the weekend that I competed here in San Antonio. So his friend has a bike. I don't ride bikes, though I thought about it. But I just think they're really cool in photo shoots. So he's going to be so gracious to let me use it for our shoot tonight. And hopefully we get some cool shots. Y'all already know the deal. Follow me on Instagram. You'll see the final ones. But I will definitely be taking y'all behind the scenes to show you guys a little bit of what we got. So I'll see you guys at the shoot. Meet Francisco. He is the magic that makes all this happen. What you want to say to YouTube? Anything you want to tell the people today?
If they just want to shoot, to DM me on Instagram
Hit him
at
up.
Cisco Studio.
I'll put all his stuff in here. He's fantastic. Morning, y'all. It is Wednesday, May 8th. Don't quote me on the date. I'll put the right one somewhere. This is not a check-in day, but this is a posing check-in day. So that is now starting with my coach's wife on Wednesdays. Actually, I could submit my photo, or my video, I should say, any day. But the deadline is like Wednesday morning time, somewhere around there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. It's morning before I go train legs. Y'all already know Wednesday morning is my leg day during the week, or my really heavy one. And let's see, what else do I have going on today? I go see my beauty boo, Laura. She is who I go to for my little touches and kisses of Botox here and there. This was brought up about like fillers and facial stuff and your body breaking it down as you're leaning out and how that whole thing works. So for the girlies that know, no. For the girlies that don't know, or the guys, or the people, we inclusive over here. I have been strategically waiting for this appointment because I didn't want to get it done like a couple months ago, because my body is metabolizing things so quickly. So I purposely waited till now because I am now 4 weeks out and 8 weeks out. So I know no matter what I get, it's not going to be gone within 2 months time frame. It may not last as long as it normally does, which is fine. You know, it is what it is. It is one of the side effects of the journey. I definitely want to get that all hit up and settled, so that way everything is settled for a show days, I should say. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go submit these posing check-ins, get this leg day, and I'll tap in with y'all later. Just leaving the gym. It was another great leg day in the books. Y'all already know the motto, put on another 45, let's go, because mama ain't raised no bitch. All right. Which was really good. It was really good. I have shared with y'all that I have had days where the pumps were not good, nothing. but today wasn't one of those days. So we're gonna celebrate that. We're just gonna ride that wave and celebrate it. Just talking with a few of my really close people on just making sure that you're not making decisions on what you want to do with your life, how you want to present yourself, based on the opinions of other people. Okay. And this came up for me like right before my photo shoot last night, and I just didn't really have time to hop on and talk about it. But it's just kind of wild and crazy to me how you can have your heart set on doing something that you just really, really want to do, and someone can give an opinion that's just like, oh, maybe you shouldn't do that, or maybe you shouldn't wear that, or maybe you shouldn't wear that color, or fill in the blank with whatever their opinion that you didn't ask for is, or maybe you did ask for it. I think it's also important to acknowledge that just because someone doesn't have an opinion, right, that is favorable for whatever it is you want to do, say, wear, go, think, whatever the case may be, does not mean that you should stop. Because I can just remember a me once upon a time that would have let that person's like feedback cause me to just go a different direction and be like, oh, well, they said I shouldn't, so I'm not. In the words of me, pop your shit, okay? So do it, because I am a firm believer that patterning your life in any aspect, okay, around other people's opinion is a form of slavery. Like, you're a slave to other people's opinions. So everything that you do is based on the validation you think you're going to get. And that's just such a miserable fucking way to live your life. So I don't know who needed to hear that today, but hopefully that freed someone today. What's crack-a-lackin' YouTube fam? It is now Thursday, May 9th. And it took me a minute to come on here today, y'all, because I was unwell. I just was in a funk, y'all. I was irritable. I was just like, I don't want to do any of this shit today. Like, I just didn't want to do any of it. And I'm not only big on protecting my energy, I'm big on protecting y'all's too. And y'all didn't want anything I was going to be serving earlier, so I had to take some minutes to ground myself, get centered, and remember why the fuck I'm doing all this. Your why is going to keep you going. It's going to get you through your roughest, toughest days. I promise you that. And one of the things that helped me remember it was, I told y'all I did my homework. I went back and looked at my old vlogs when I was in my going for my pro card in Vigor, and I watched the episode where I had just competed at nationals. It was like my show day and prep, my show day vlog then in peak week, and I watched it, and it was just, I'm gonna save y'all because it's on this channel. Y'all can always go back and check it out. But it was just really nostalgic for me, number one. And number two, I could just see the glimmer in my eyes and just the hope and the optimism and the excitement. And long story short, what had happened was I did nationals in 2020 at Figure. I was one spot away from my pro card. We decided to go on to USA's after that. Clearly, we all know how that went because we're all now all here going for my pro card in wellness. So just seeing, though, all of that, and just like I remember going through it, and that just really was just like, okay, you know what, she in there, let's go ahead on and do this. So my goal is right now is to not sit in this parking lot pimp. I just pulled up to the gym, and I know me, so I'm kind of saying this aloud to keep myself accountable, because I will go on here and send Aurelia a Marco, and I probably will send V like 10 reels and call my mama and be sitting here like another 25 minutes. So I need to go in this gym and go do this cardio, because I've only done 40 minutes today. Like, that's it, which is a drop in the bucket with the grand scheme of how much cardio I have to do. So I'm going to go do that because I don't want parking lot pimp. I'll tell y'all about check-ins that I had with Coach when I get back. We'll pick this up. Like adulting right now, so I'm considering going to get a Coke Zero and buying a candle. I just feel like I want something that's gonna smell good in my place. Speed bump. I just feel like I want something that's gonna make my place just feel a little bit more. That's what I feel That's what I feel like is on my path right now. Okay, so on to the prep updates. It really wasn't much, you guys. Like, it really wasn't much at all. And I don't mind that, because I'm not gonna lie, like, I rolled with the punches, but I did not want another cardio increase. So I'm just really happy that nothing changed. His bigger concern though is my bowels. They're not moving how they normally do, and it's probably a combination of things, but I also think I've played a large part in that, because I have not been taking my nighttime supplements that all are things that assist me with that, with sleep. Like, I don't know why. Like, I have no reason. I know I'm the problem. He wants to get my bowels back in order, and that's going to be the focus. I'll check back in tomorrow, let him know how everything is going in that department, and then we'll go from there. And that was it, y'all. It was really quiet. I got some, I'm not really feeling too good, and by good I mean, like, it's not flowing as much as I wanted to. This new variation of the back pose with my legs straight, it's just such a departure from what I've been doing. I was looking at my check-in videos today, and I just wasn't a big fan of it at all, and it just feels really awkward to me, and my knees kind of hurt. So I got some practice to do on that. So I think what I'm going to start doing is baking it into my nighttime routine. Ooh, shit, I'm gonna go ahead and get this Coke Zero real quick. I'm gonna go get this real quick. What I'm gonna start doing is baking it into my nighttime routine. I do really well with routines. I feel like a lot of people that compete do, because that's what this life is, day in and day out. Okay, he gonna come out the lot. Are you gonna pray about it? Okay, he gonna pray about it. Okay. So I am going to start baking it into my nighttime routine and doing, I would say, like 10 minutes at night. That'll be good, because I do practice like other times in the day, so at least I know I'll have that extra time in there. And there's no excuse really, because I have the floor space at home to do my whole walk-ons, walk-offs, walk side to side. Like, it's enough space for me to do all of that. So we're gonna start getting that going. What's cracking like in YouTube fam? So we are back. Today is Friday, May 10th. So y'all already not keeping it up. I spent a lot of time in this room today because I took all my supplements that I should have been taking regularly last night. And yeah, needless to say, things are now moving. So I think Coach will be very happy about that. We're back in business. I am getting ready to go see my beauty boo for part 2 of my treatment, because we can't do Botox and other fillers at the same time. Also, because of that, it is going to be a rest day for me. She does not like for her clients to do any kind of physical activity after their treatment, just simply because things need to kind of settle and we don't want anything to shift and move. So I'm likely going to be maybe a little slightly swollen after, but I am looking forward to getting some life put back into my face, literally. I understand we pushing conditioning. I know. I signed up for all of this, but I'm not a big fan of the death face. And the longer I have been on this journey, on this path, the more I have just lost volume in my face, because my face just does not fill out to a certain amount, even in my improvement season anymore. Like, it just doesn't. So I am very grateful for the modern beauty treatments that we have to be able to keep us together. So we're gonna go put some life back into things. And yeah, you can see it's instantly gotten.
Yep. But had we not done that though, we would have gotten more pull this way, and it might have pulled that out more.
Yeah,
it's okay. It's called live and learn.
I know.
And you wouldn't have appreciated it if you hadn't tried it.
No, I'm glad you told me, because I don't want to ever look like.
You understand what I'm saying? But
yeah, I've seen the women who look like they've been overfilled, and they look.
Yep. Nope, I won't do that.
Like blow up doll-ish. Yep. I don't.
Nope.
Want that.
But
look
yeah,
ever.
This will go down. It's a little tiny bit, but it gave you a little bit of definition. It looks nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, you understand. We want more pull going this way, less pointing
projection out.
Yeah, projection.
So what is it, Laura? Because I'm seeing a lot of women look puffy like around their mouth. And what is that? Because I'm seeing it all over now all of a sudden.
What the new thing is, the new trend is they're putting Voluma in the lower jaw to give you a square jaw.
Is that what that is?
Yes. I am doing women all day long on that. Oh. And what they do is they put it, see how you, like I was pointing out to you here, if we put it here and squared your jaw off a little bit more, then it gives your face a different dimension. So women that have, you don't need it.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
That are fat, that have a lot of flesh. That
you need to, that's why they want to contour that.
We contour it with Voluma down here because it pulls a little bit more.
That makes sense.
I would not do that.
Oh, yeah, no, I wouldn't.
Maybe a drop right there on that little bit. Other than that, but these women, we're trying to pull flesh.
Oh, I got it. Say no more. That makes total sense now. And my waist is now the tightest that it has been. Gosh, I don't remember my waist being this tight before. So into the grocery store here in a bit. Just doing a quick little beat for that. And I have some client check-ins to do this morning as well. And then I am going to be going for some body work, a massage. And y'all also see my girlfriend behind me here. This is my weekend project. Actually, I'll be doing this today. So I don't think I've shared this or not. I might have said this on Instagram, but I custom color all of my wigs myself. So it is something that has saved me hundreds of dollars. Oh my gosh. It has saved me so much money. They just charge a lot more when you want to wear colors that aren't natural brown, natural black. So I am very blessed to have some friends that are colorists that have been coaching me over the years with different things I want to try out. Y'all already know that's my deal. YouTube University helps out a lot with that too. Today I'm going to bleach her out because coloring is a couple of day process. I have to bleach her out, condition her, then deposit the color and see what we're going to do. I don't know what color I'm going to bleach her though. I don't know what look it's going to be at all. I haven't really, I'm kind of torn between a couple different things, and like I always say, the motto on this channel, we're gonna find out together. So if you guys want to see more wig stuff, let me know. Like I always say, this is a prep vlog series, but my channel is lifestyle, beauty, fitness. So I am very open to sharing more because I just feel like it's a lot easier than some people think once you have everything, and you just save tons of money. And I'm all about doing that. I don't believe I told you why I was going to the grocery store. Well, first of all, Mowgli needs pumpkin because his belly is messed up. And I don't know why his belly is messed up. It's just doing what it wants to do. So I'm gonna go get him some pumpkin so stuff can solidify a bit better. And I need to go buy some protein. So I talked to my coach yesterday, and I was just asking him, like, hey, we're at that point now. Like, should I just switch to tilapia only? I've worked with coaches before where, I don't know why this lemon water is so good this morning. But I've worked with coaches before where they would implement that around the 6-week-ish mark, just depending on where your body is. So I just brought it up because, like y'all say, like I told y'all, like, I'm willing to do whatever it's gonna take. Like, whatever it's going to take at this point, let's just do the shit. Because I am, as of right now, today, 4 weeks out from my qualifier, 8 weeks out from Universe. You can do anything for 60 days. Like, let's not make this more dramatic than what it needs to be. It's 60 days. It'll be over like that. The days are long, but the time moves fast, if that makes sense. One word I will use to rate that massage. It was dicey. It was dicey, y'all. Whew. Okay, so I shared a few vlogs ago that I was going to start seeing my girl Crystal I already see her for body work, but I was going to start seeing her for more detail work, getting closer to the show. So now that we are at 4 weeks out, say we, because we in this together now, starting to do that. So today was focused on posterior chain. She took the Graston, yo, and it's this little bitty thing that don't sound like it's a whole lot, babe. She had me deep breathing. I was woosah, I was namasteing, and all kind of stuff just to get through this because I needed it so bad. So she focused on my feet. I had a lot of like build up in my feet, my ankles, calves, hamstrings and glutes. So they weren't that bad, but there were definitely some areas in there that she uncovered. And y'all, I was walking like Bambi. By the end of it, I was lightheaded by the end. Like it was a lot. It's very dehydrating, I will say that. And I have a really high pain tolerance, so for me to be like, oh, that kind of hurt, like that shit really hurt. Oof, like I said, my memory's no bitch, but we got through with it. And I'm going back next week because I'm insane, but I'm also going back because we need to focus on the front. So we're going to be doing quads and core next week, and then I'll see how things are looking. I should see a noticeable difference with detail and separation. So I'll just kind of see the cadence that I want to do leading up to the first show, and then we'll figure it out from there. That's not a today decision I have to make, and I'm happy about that. What's good, y'all? Happy Sunday. Happy Mother's Day. Let me just take a minute and give y'all flowers. All the mamas out there that are watching, by the time this aired, it would have passed, but I hope you had a beautiful Mother's Day, whether your babies are human babies or fur babies or pet owners who have other things that aren't covered in fur. I hope you had a great Mother's Day, y'all. And I hope you're celebrated all month long and every day, because the good ones deserve to be celebrated every day. You hear me? So I'm looking forward to today. I get to see my family and my mom. I'm a huge mommy's girl. So for those of y'all that know me now know that. We're very, very close. So any day I get to see them and see her is a good day for me. I'm trying to fuel up for fasting because I'm already sleepy. But this flavor, y'all, probably one of my favorite of theirs, because it's not, let me see. If you've tried the Orange Dream from Ghost, it's not as vanilla-y as that. It's a little bit more orange, so it's not as intense. This is their Orange Sickle. One of the things I'm just so grateful for, and I realize that the older I've gotten, is that it's a blessing to be able to have a family where y'all all vibe with each other, you enjoy each other's company, you genuinely like each other. You're not just there because you're family. And I've just seen it so much more, I think, because I've seen different family dynamics with friends, with people I've dated. And it's just all really made me appreciate mine so much more. Like when we get together, we genuinely have a good time. Like ain't nobody cussing nobody out. No one's showing their ass. Like no one's in a group chat while someone else is sitting across the room talking about them. Like just all the stuff. So I am looking forward to that. The great thing about my people is they already know the deal. So this is not their first rodeo with me competing at all. Like they are not new to this. They are true to this. And there's never an expectation for me to partake, eat anything. They already know. And that's really nice. But they always have been that way, to be honest with you. Like I never got the whole family pressure. I don't know if you guys have, but I, because of the way I've addressed those things when they did come up real quick, they never came up again. So what I am going to do though is before I go, I'm going to have one of my carb meals just to help me not be starving completely when I get there. Now, let me just say this. I'm going to be hungry either way, about an hour after I eat, but at least I won't be as hungry if I have like a carb meal with me right before I go. And then hopefully, y'all, fingers crossed, hopefully they got Coke Zero. That is my favorite like diet soda, one that has caffeine in it too. I just like the taste of it. It ain't the same as Diet Coke. RGP on that because it's just not the same. I always like a diet soda, or I do a black coffee while I'm out just to help curb any hunger. And I will drink water, but I feel like those kind of help a little bit more. All right, y'all. I'm about to go get fasted in get a quick little glute pump in as well, calves, abs, and I'll see y'all at bowling.
It's been a minute for me, a couple of years, maybe.
We did a bowling league at EY.
Yeah, Sam was on the league, but
Got a ball! We had such a good time, y'all. I wasn't too bad today. I wasn't too bad. I got a strike. I cleaned up some spares. I was doing pretty good. Got a little spin on it. I was doing pretty good today, but we had a bomb time. I'm gonna go ahead and take all my flowers because I did not eat a damn thing there, and y'all already saw the spread, and everything smelled so good. And I'm not even normally drawn to like fried foods. That doesn't really appeal to me ever, but everything that came out to our tables, Jesus, I could just smell it. Like I'm at the point now where I can even just smell like the seasonings on the stuff. Like someone had empanadas, fries, there was like hot dogs, someone had this big ass pretzel that was like big as my head and my hair. Nacho, you name it. It was some stuff floating around. But I stuck to my guns and I just had black coffee, lemon water, and a Diet Coke. They did not have Coke Zero, but it's all good. I forgive them. But it was a cute little place. I definitely would recommend if you're looking for somewhere to go. It's called Bowl and Barrel. It's at the Rim in San Antonio. So I am headed home now. I have a plethora of chicken to cook because I went shopping yesterday and I only felt like cooking up my tilapia, but I also have to do round 2. So I'm thinking what I might do is, while I still have this energy going, go knock that out, then come back and do the rest of my cooking. I think that's how I'm gonna do it. Point, it is energy management. I could definitely cook now, but I just don't know, by an hour from now, I might not be feeling like I feel like now. So we're gonna go ahead on, we're gonna knock that out. Alright, y'all, so you know I put you on some of my favorite seasoning combos and blends that I come up with. And this was at the top. It's crumpled up because I used it and I was like, Dad, they gotta hear about this. So, honey sriracha is grill mates. Let me kind of go over how I do these because the label can be a little misleading. So it's gonna tell you on the back that you need to add oil in there, you need to add vinegar and all that. I don't make it like this at all. So the fats stay low. It's not going to be what's listed there on the macros. So all I do is once I get my chicken diced or cubed, I'll sprinkle this on it. And then I'll let this sit for about no less than 30 minutes. After that's done, I'll just saute it and it comes out so good. The texture on it is great too. And it's just this seasoning. Did I use anything else? Wait, one sec. I use that and a little bit of garlic sea salt. Mug of the day. Morning, YouTube fam. It is now Monday, May 13th. And listen, I remember to weigh today, as you guys could see. I knew the scale should be down just with the activities that have been going on with my supplementation. I'm gonna leave it at that. I've been getting asked, what is my stage weight? And I realized I haven't talked about that yet in this series. I believe I was 116, 117 when I was on stage last time. Not only was I not leading up, I was on my cycle that day too. And also, I have put on muscle since then. So I don't really know. Things might net out and I'm actually at the same weight. I might be a little bit lighter. I don't really know. So people I feel in the gym have been also asking me that question too. Like, well, what's the goal? And I'm like, bring my best on stage. Yeah. But like, what's the goal? Like, what's your body fat goal and your weight goal? And I'm in my head, I'm like, okay, this is a teaching moment. I was just like, well, you know, the judges don't really care what our body fat is and what we weigh on the scale. It goes by the look and who shows up that day. I was talking with my massage girl, Crystal, on Saturday, and she has a place here that does scans. So I am gonna actually get my body fat measured. Speaking of her, ooh, listen, yesterday, after I did cardio, after I came back home from bowling and did cardio and cooked up all that chicken, all I could do was just get off of my legs and just sit down. I had to have several seats, okay? Just pull up a whole Amtrak train and a bus because that's how many seats I needed to have last night. I was done. She did tell me she was like, just see how you feel with training. You know, you might be a little bit beat up. I wasn't ready. So I'm just going to have to make sure I adjust this coming Sunday's plan accordingly. It shouldn't be, because we're going to be doing quads and core. So we'll adjust accordingly. We'll worry about that when we get there. And yeah, y'all, let me know if there's anything you want me to cover coming up these next few weeks we got. I am all ears. I love the commentary. Y'all in the comment section, thank you so much. I was really nervous to do another prep series, and I don't know why I was nervous about it, but I feel like the way that y'all have received me in the comments and just everything and the feedback I've gotten, it really truly helps me to keep these coming, and y'all are keeping me accountable with showing up and doing this. So I feel like we in this together now. We locked in together. This is our prep, both in the golden era. So it's really just dope to see. So thank you guys so much. Everyone who's taking the time out to like, comment, subscribe, share this out, reach out to me and be like, hey girl, consider this and that. I appreciate it so much. What I did do last night though, I caught up on a couple of my shows. So I was on the couch. So I am currently watching, first of all, in terms of entertainment, this Drake and Kendrick beef. Listen, I've been waiting for something like this. I have been here for these double entendres in Kendrick's lyrics. I have been really here for it all. Other things that I have been spending my time doing while I'm on the couch chilling. Watching The Circle. I finished The Circle finale. I don't want to do any spoilers for anyone who is currently watching that and hasn't finished it, but it was one or two people I wanted to win, and one of the people that I wanted to win won. So I was happy to see that. And y'all, I'm watching this show right now, and this chick is unhinged. It's called Baby Reindeer. One of my clients got me watching it. And I was just like, okay, let's just see where this goes. And I am just sitting here like, what the fuck? What? It's levels. Like, you know how they say, like, oh, everyone's a little bit of crazy. It's just a matter of what kind of crazy you want to do. No. She is unhinged. I won't give any spoilers. And there's nothing I can really say without giving it away, because the first episode in the first 5 minutes kind of gives you an idea of what it's about. I'm currently watching that, so I'll probably finish that up today. No, I did not get to bleaching my wig yesterday because it requires me to be on my feet, and I just could not. I tapped out. I couldn't do anything else that required me to stand up yesterday, and so we didn't get that done. So y'all will probably see that in the next vlog, in the next series, in the next episode. Y'all got any recommendations for Netflix, Hulu? I feel like I have all of them. Let me know in the comments. I will be needing things to watch while I am in the sauna. So I'm gonna go get this leg day in, y'all. Get on with the rest of the week. Get it on and popping. Thank y'all for tuning in. I will see y'all in the next one. Until the next time, don't forget, like, comment, and most of all, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another video in this series. And again, thank you so much for being here. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.